Well, gracious good morning, one and all. Happy Thursday, yeah. Well, I was thinking it was Friday. It's not yet. It is quite calm, however, so it's a good fly day. All right, then. Well, I got the Army ready to go and do battle, and such as that. Let's see what she does. Army MD Army. Ah, yeah. Yeah, cruise missile. Look at that. Better off without me flying, aren't you? Alright, good. Yeah. MD. Little bird. Yeah, with all the lights. All the Dale-inspired lights. Good morning, Dale. Good morning, Cynthia. Gretchen, Con. I don't know, the whole Dale harem. I guess I should just go the Dale harem. Yeah. Harem de la Dale. Oh, yeah, yes. I've done this in forever. Oh, this is a nice one. I like this little bird with the forever battery life. Gosh, 12-minute flights. Come on. Let's see this. And just as nice of a coffee grinder as you could want. Now I have a hand grinder that I use for making my French press coffee. Power went out a couple weeks ago, and I made some French press because you don't need power for that. Such a rich cup. I understand it's not as healthy, but it is a very good cup of coffee. AMRC. Alex, how you doing, mate? Let's see. I love the P-51, though. It really did get small. It was just kind of reminded me of the opening to Star Trek, the old ones, where that little... You never knew where it was going to come from, but all of a sudden the USS Enterprise would show up flying right at you. Yeah. That's kind of how your P-51 was. Miss Detroit. I couldn't find my Voodoo. I went looking for that this morning. I wanted to compare the weight of that to the weight of the Icon UMX. But that Icon, that UMX is it's all about lightweight, which is why it flew so much better than its bigger counterpart. I remember going from the Park Zone model to that and thinking, holy cow, this thing practically lands itself. And it really does. Those were not good examples yesterday. Yeah, wonderful little model. 3S. The weight of that system would take it down, I think. I didn't weigh the Voodoo. I did find it. That's pretty bad. Blends in with all the other planes. How could you tell? And originally had planned to head out first thing this morning, which was about an hour ago, and made in the Corsair that I bought, a year and a half, 2 years ago now? Good grief. Yeah. What brand is that? I think it's the Arrows. No, Arrows? Yeah. Same company that I got a little red tail Mustang from. A red tail with a white-faced pilot, which cracks me up. MD in the jungle. Oh, you blend. Zippy. Oh, we need a Gretchen pass, don't we? It's a Gretchen pass. Gretchen and her shaved beard. Ricky Bob, I don't think your facial hairs are what we were really talking about there. Just FYI, I don't... but yeah, isn't that the reason all old guys like us wear beards? Hides a world of sin. Well, for me, you start getting that waddle. The waddle is the thing that bothers me the most, I think. And, the lines and stuff, the jowls. That's what I notice first on my face. That's what I notice on... you look at someone like an older dude like McCartney. He's managed to go shaved all this whole time. And... the jowls, you can't get around them. But if it does get too long, it looks homeless. So it's got to be kind of a G.I. Joe thing, I guess. But yeah, I don't think that's exactly what Cynthia was alluding to. Nevertheless, maybe, any kind of body hair is just a silly affectation. This discussion on one of these videos this morning I was looking at about hats and picking hats for people my age, older people with hats, older guys, and the most talking about, hair loss, yada, yada, yada. I'm still waiting for that hair loss thing to happen. I have not had a haircut in years. And it just kind of self-regulates, It's weird. I don't know, I guess after a while the split ends just break off, or Gibson sleeps on it in the night and it breaks off, or I don't know. My lifestyle breaks it at a certain level, and that's that. But yeah, I'd friends who went pretty much completely bald, but I'm glad I didn't. I don't think that would be a good look for me. I think I have a really more so than facial problems, I think my head would be just like a surface of the moon kind of condition, That's what I'm picturing. Yeah. But, it brings weird questions, too. How long did it take you to grow that? 5 seconds. Just have to decide. It all started with a really bad haircut. It looked like I got my hair caught in a wood chipper. Some days I think a Flowbee might be the way to go. We'll see. Then I could blend. Oh, this worked out great once on one of my big adventures. So I don't know if I ever talked about it, but one of my fun adventures, I kept doing the Mission Impossible theme in my head while this was going on. Coming back from a cruise, we're in Charlotte, all day long trying to get back from Fort Lauderdale, right? You just go through the meat grinder lines to check out Royal Caribbean. Then you go, well, your plane doesn't get here till X, so then you got to join another plane here. So we get to Charlotte, drinking all day, sitting in the sun all day, completely frazzled. And Charlotte's converted almost all of their seating to handicap. It's amazing. It's like half of their seating at the airport is handicap. No lie, it was really a phenomenal amount. And everything else was taken, and they're all empty. And I just went in and plopped down. Well, the gate attendant, she didn't care for that one bit. And it became a kerfuffle. Words were said, things were done. hostile exchanges. Karen's horrified, and that woman says to me, I don't know what flight you're planning to take, but you aren't leaving this airport tonight. So I did an about face and straight out of her view and right out the walkways and all that stuff as quickly as I could. Karen said that she sent this real silverback looking kind of dude after me. Popped into a bathroom, put all of my hair up inside a baseball cap, changed my glasses, changed my shirt, turned my backpack into a satchel. I went back over there and waited until she was turned the other direction. And then I popped into the gate adjacent to her, which was where I wanted to go. And it was last call. That's my story about long hair. Dun, 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 dun. I made my flight. Our plans were not disrupted, and yeah. Sorry, sir. These are our handicap seats. Are you handicapped? I'm really tired. I just need a place to sit. Well, I'm sorry, you can't sit here. Do you need a wheelchair? At which point I should have said yes. Get me a wheelchair. Said, wow. Oh boy, was she a hard ass. Wow. And I swear there were handicapped seats as far as the eye could see, wide open. I said, if anybody shows up and needs it, I'll be glad to just roll off onto the floor. I'm sorry, so you're gonna have to change seats. You fucking bitch. What did you say to me? Dun, 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 dun.